Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we have part 2 of the national pickups. So over the next 10 to 15 minutes, just sit back, relax, and just kind of listen to me talk about some of my favorite pickups from the national. This part of the video is going to be all about my personal collection pickups and just a couple other fun kind of value box pickups and stuff like that. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Here we go. All right, so let's get into it, and we're going to start off with these two pickups right here. You probably saw these in the vlog, and these ones were some of my favorite pickups from the entire show. Two Napheesa Collier PSA 10s, and this was more along the lines of what I was expecting from at the show. So this one had a $300 sticker, this one had a $250 sticker. Was able to get them both for $5, as you can see right here. And you know, for this, that was an absolute steal. The last sale on this card was $625. And you know, I would have loved to keep this one, but this is one of those cards that you just have to flip when you can make like $300 on it. And this one, there was one raw sale like you saw in the video that I posted for the vlog of the national. So figure this one's probably about $225 or so. So, you know, when you get into these cards at $500, and I'll probably sell both of them for a little over $800, right around that $800 mark. That's an absolute steal of a deal. And I was expecting more of that at the national. I was a little shocked that there was not more of that. But speaking of deals, here's another one right here. $175 on the Kyrie and Kobe dual patch right here. Game used jersey cards. And this one has a previous sale of like $245 and $215. So that was pretty cool. Love this one and very happy to snag that one for the eBay store. And you'll see a lot in this video of this guy right here, Terrence Shannon Jr. This was a trade night pickup. Was able to snag this gold select autograph of him, rookie auto. And this is an awesome card. Love this one. Think he's got a lot of potential. Now, I don't think this is a $320 card, but there's only one sale at $400, and just take a chance on it. So pick this one up, and we will see what will happen with this one. This is probably going to be on its way to PSA before you know it. And then with the Kyrie, I got this one thrown in as well for the personal collection. This was a Killebrew and Thomas game used jersey card. This is some of my favorite stuff to collect. I remember being a kid and chasing this stuff at card shows, so really fun to get this for the collection, and love that dirty kind of jersey swatch with the pinstripe right there on the Killebrew. So a very fun one for me being a huge Twins fan. And then in some dollar boxes, went dollar boxing. Found a Allen Ginter relic right here of Kid Leroy. So that was a nice one for the personal collection. I'll probably try to get this one signed at some point. But very fun card right there. And then kind of the rest of my PC pickups will be right here. We'll show this one first. How about Gorgui Dieng on the 14-15 Flawless Gold patch out of 10? This is the stuff that I was looking for the most at the show, and I just did not have any luck finding it. So was able to knock this one down once, found one of these, but still did not find as much of this stuff as I would have liked. Was hoping to find like 10 to 15 of these type of Timberwolves and Twins cards, but still really nice find. Love that card and very fun one of the G-Man Gorgui Dieng. And then obviously one of my big goals for the national was to add a cool cat card, and I actually added two. So the first one that I added is probably my favorite one, was a flawless out of 15 patch autograph, and the patch on this thing is just disgusting. It's got the Timberwolves fangs upside down right here. That's from the shorts. That's the little patch on the side of the shorts. So thought that one was really, really cool, and just had to snag that one for the PC. So nice to add a cat. And on the last day, I was actually able to add one more cat. So got a 1 of 1 right here on the NT patch right here. Got the E from the Minnesota on the front of the jersey. So that's really nice. Love to add that one. And just another cool cat one that I could find for the collection. So I thought that was pretty fun. And the other Wolves card that I snagged for the PC was Love, Rubio, and Alexi Shved on the triple jersey. And I wanted to add a cool Rubio Flawless. Unfortunately, did not find one at the show today. This last weekend, I guess I should say. But was still able to find one Rubio jersey card. So that's kind of cool. And even to add in kind of like the Wolves teams that I remember growing up with Alexi Shved when he had that quick little run with the Wolves, Rubio, and then Love when he was just a double-double machine putting up 2020s. So that was really cool. This next stack right here was from a dollar box right here. So I think I paid 20 for this stack. And this was just like some really cool stuff that I thought was pretty good. I actually paid a quarter for this card. This was from a quarter box. The rest of these will be from a dollar box. But Marco Yards right here on the Topps Chrome Black from I think that's 05, I want to say actually. 05 right there. And then we had Al Jefferson on the last year of Topps Chrome 09. These ones are numbered of 999. So I always love getting some Wolves from that set. Johnny Flynn right here, numbered out of 149. Can't beat it. Just a cool card for a Wolves fan. JJ Barea, what a name. That one you really see every day, but still out of 299. Very fun. Love that one. And then Gorgui Dieng out of 99. Another G-Man right there. And I just picked up a couple Twins cards, so we'll kind of flip through these ones really quick. But we got a Bert Blyleven All Aces. I'm going to send this one to him to get signed in the mail. Gold of Morneau from 07. 2010 gold of Denard Span. 2011 Topps Diamond Anniversary of Joe Nathan. I think this one's going to look sweet signed. I'm actually kind of doing this set for the Twins, so kind of fun to just pick that one up for cheap. And then, if you guys remember Danny Valencia when he got called up, he had an absolute tear. He had like, I remember vividly. I was in Mille Lacs, Minnesota on vacation for a week when he got called up. I remember they were playing the Royals, and he was just hitting like 2 home runs every game for like a week straight, it felt like. So that was just kind of a fun one to pick up of Danny Valencia. Got the playoff honors credits right here of J.D. Durbin. And these ones are numbered, I do believe, out of 50. So kind of a lower numbered card. Pretty cool, actually. Love that one. Cuddy on the chrome refractor. Pablo on the speckle refractor. Another nice one. Kirby on the chrome refractor. Can't beat that. Look at that smile on Kirby. Joe Nathan purple rookie. Got a Yasser Mercedes sky blue out of 499 right there. Glenn Perkins out of 150. And this one I think could be sneaky. Nick Blackburn, Stadium Club, first day issue. And if you guys have watched my channel for a while, you know that those first day issues are very hard to hit. So this one's actually a little higher for run back in the day. They had these two, $5.99, but still I haven't looked this one up, but I think that one could be pretty sneaky. Then we got Chrome Heritage of Sano, Joe Ryan, Carlos Correa on the blue Pulsar, blue Prism, I think those are actually called. And then a Tony Voda Stadium scene, that's pretty cool. And then Heritage Red of the Bringer of Rain, Josh Donaldson. So paid 20 bucks for that entire lot right there. Thought that was pretty, just like some fun, cheaper pickups. Can't really beat that at all. And then as we go down the line just a little bit more, how about Rod Carew on the Game Used jersey card? I actually just got the Tony Oliva signed of this one back from PSA, so I'll probably try to get that one signed by Rod and throw that into the collection. Here's another PC pickup. This one, this time of the Pain Train, Adrian Payne. It's got a Hawks jersey. He only played 3 games for the Hawks, but still pretty cool to have the Wolves photo on his NT RPA. So for 15 bucks, you know, I'll take that every day of the week. Never going to complain with that. And then these were just a couple other PC pickups. How about a Chrome rookie refractor of Johnny Flynn and a game used jersey card of AK-47. Really fun stuff. Love that 2013 Timberwolves team with Brandon Roy and all those guys. So that was fun. And that will conclude the first half of this stack. And now on to the second half. So we still have all of this to go through for the personal collection and a lot of business pickups. And we'll start right here with Mr. Curry. Patch, numbered out of 25. Nice one right there of Steph. Next up, we have a Cal Raleigh right here. You got the big dumper on the 3D rookie. And I did not pay $125 for this. I paid $125 for this and another card that you'll see later in this video that I will share when we get to. So stay tuned for that. This was a fun little $5 snag. I feel like that was probably a good deal. Brent Rooker got the minor heritage. That's numbered out of 50 with the black. So I don't know what that's worth, but I mean, the one touch was probably $2 to $3 alone. So I figured to get into this card for like $2 to $3. It's a pretty good deal. All right, and then following that, we have one of my favorite picks of the entire show. A bit of a color match, I guess you could call it. The orange refractor from 2008 Topps Chrome of Dwayne Wade. This one looked so clean, numbered out of $4.99. So I figured this one, I'll probably grade it, send it off to PSA. And this is one of those cards that those true basketball heads, true Topps Chrome collectors are going to love. This is a card that I love, and it just looks so sweet. That was one of the best designs ever for basketball or baseball or football even. And then right here, here's that other card that I got with that Cal Raleigh lot. Had a Deca silver auto of Jared McCain. So really love that one too. And I'm pretty high on Jared McCain. He got hurt last year, obviously, but I just think he's got a lot of potential, and that Philly team kind of needs him. So I think this is going to be a fun card to have going into the season. Plus, he collects cards, so you can't really beat that. Up next, we're going back to the W with not one, but 2 A'ja Wilson autos right here. Got the base PSA 9 auto, and then the raw out of 199 press proof auto. So this one will probably get graded. This one I'll probably throw on eBay, but still nice to snag those two of a very talented player. We've got a Napheesa Collier right here. This is from the premium box set, numbered out of 99. And this one, you know, it's just a sneaky card. There's not one listed on eBay right now. I think that this card, if you grade this could have some upside to it. And I'm pretty happy with snagging this one. You guys saw that in the video. There was this one, a Sabrina, and I think it was Brianna Stewart. And I offered $50 for the 3. The guy would not take them, and that deal was kind of tough to deal with all weekend. Like, I mean, come on, man. I offered $17 a card. Totally understand that it was his cards. He has the right to do whatever he wants with them, accept whatever offer he wants. But if you're at the National and you got somebody who's wanting to buy 3 cards for pretty much $3 off the sticker, I mean, I would just, I don't know. Seems like it was like a pretty easy deal to make, but I was still able to snag that one for the full price of $20. And this was cool, little 2-color patch, just barely snuck that second color in on the bottom of KG. Nice card, and that one is actually numbered out of 50, so I like that one a lot. Thought that was pretty cool. Probably another sneaky play right here. Signed Luka Prism rookie. This one I might dual grade. It looks pretty clean. The autograph's 100% a 10. Signed in blue Sharpie, which is pretty rare for Luka, but nice looking one there. Luka looking very slim this summer, and it's going to be very exciting to see what this one does going into the season. That one will for sure be on eBay, so if you're interested, make sure to swipe down to the description, and you can buy whatever you're feeling from my eBay store. And then right here is just one last lot. You guys will see this in an upcoming video of one of my just like raw unedited digging videos, but paid $140 for this stack. Not going to talk about every card, but we'll just slowly flip through and you guys can get a nice little sense of what I picked up in this stack. So there's some fun stuff like these. I remember in 2011 as a kid, always wanted to hit one of these like glove manufactured nameplate relics. So never hit one of those as a kid, but was able to knock down Doc as an adult and get this one for the collection. Roy Halladay right there. Some fun chrome heritage refractors. Some Hall of Fame jersey cards in black right there. 2002, one of my favorite sets. You got the Freak on the 59 chrome heritage refractor. And this stuff is sneaky good. These always do very well. And then he just had like a bunch of relics. Some pretty big names. You got Acuna right there. A couple Emerson Hancocks right there. Don't know if he's that good. I just remember he was a name that I recognized, so I just grabbed those. Who do we have here? Tony Gwynn on the patch. Pretty cool. Another one of these nameplate relics of Ryan Howard. Fergie on the game used jersey card. Thought that was pretty cool. And then we got Mookie on a couple. Really nice. Bobby Witt on a jersey. Brandon Lowe. Robbie Cano. Jimmy Rollins. And then we'll finish it out with one of these like letter patches. I know a lot of people like to try to spell their name or spell stuff, so that's kind of cool. 3D of DJ. William McCovey on the game used classic memorabilia from Upper Deck. And this one was just a fun one that I remembered as a kid. Matt Kemp always was a beast. I think he almost won MVP one year. He might have won MVP one year, but really cool. 3-bat, 2-color patch relic right there from Museum Collection. Got Big Country, or what was it? Was his nickname Big Country or Country Breakfast? Billy Butler, though. Very fun patch. I think that might be like the halo of the Angels logo, so I thought that was pretty cool. Brad Rackey on card rookie auto, and then another Brandon Lowe. So I got those, and that will probably conclude it for this video right here. But overall, very fun trip to the National, and I picked up a lot of great stuff. And over the next kind of week or two, I'm going to kind of go through everything that I have, figure out what I want to send to PSA, what I want to list to my eBay, and that process will all start. So stay tuned. By the time this video is up, this will probably all be available on eBay outside of the stuff that went to grading. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace. We'll see you in the next video.